Strange flowers all over the area. I imagine you need them for a quest later on. What's over here to my right? They're still chasing me. They're really serious, finally. The monsters do not know when to give up and quit. They just keep coming. They chase me across the entire area. Those are slugs, so they should be easy to lose. Got him in midair.
Chaos takes away the...
Where does this lead to? This is going into a different area. Oh, look, this leads to another area. This is going into the Rocky Craig. So I did not find that guy. I have no clue where her father might be. He could be over here. That's probably where he is. So might as well see if I can find the Rocky Craig mole.
This is an area of twisted rock formations. The bare cliffs stretch for miles around. You'll need the help of a chocobo if you want to get anywhere in this terrain.
Ah, which means I'm gonna have to ride the other one.
Village out here, Polta, inhabited by followers of the goddess Etro.
I have to go ride the goddess or the angel of Valhalla in order to get here. I mean, the only place to go is down here. Those monsters never saw me either. Actually, this is going to be closed. Yeah, this is closed. So I got to completely backtrack out of here. Seems like this village is only really accessible in the evening. Otherwise, it's not really accessible. Now to the left. All the way back. All the way back. Grab it! Completely avoided them. Actually, yeah, that just leads up to another path. So I gotta completely leave unless I want to go around that way. That'll also take me to this area. It'll also allow me to get to that area. So as soon as I go in here, I gotta make a left and then take the second left. Not this one, this one. Oops. I gotta start pausing the game while I'm sprinting, because I always forget that I don't have a full meter when I unpause. Of course, fertilizer. That's prey to them. They're gonna eat those things? Okay. Here we go. Come back and investigate this area in a minute. I'm gonna run up here. Wait a minute.
Are you the Cole who owns the field?
Who told you that name?
Wandering Man.
From Sarala at Canopus Farms. She told me that her father, Cole, left the village to collect fertilizer from the woods, but he didn't come back.
And so you thought I was his fertilizer seeker? Is that what you're telling me? Is that right?
You still haven't answered my question.
Sure enough. But why should I give you something for nothing? I say we, you and I, engage in some give and take.
You're not gonna answer me, are you?
I have enough, so
Until you
I'll
do
probably turn it
something for
in.
me. The fact is, I am looking for fertilizer, which doesn't make me that coal fella mind. Anyway, it's a big job, and I could do with some help. Nah, it's simple enough work. Anyone can do it. I've already found the stuff. It just needs gathering. I've marked the locations with a shovel. All you have to do is dig the stuff up and bring it to me.
Alright, how much?
I've done what you asked. Now tell me who you are.
Of course. I'm a man of my word, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You said you are looking for Sarala's father, a man called Cole? That's right, isn't it? Now listen carefully. The Cole you seek, well, the fact is he's already dead.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, that's right. I was the one who found him. He was attacked by monsters. I ran to help, but by the time I reached him, it was too late. I was standing here pondering how I was going to break the news to Sarala when you came along with your questions. I feared if I told you what happened, you'd run straight off and tell Sarala.
She has to be told sometime. Or will you keep it a secret?
Of course not. I know I can't put it off forever as much as I'd like to. Now's the time. She needs to be told the truth. Plain and simple, with no sugarcoating. I think it'll be for the best. In the long run, leastways.
For the best, huh? Tell me. When you say it would be for the best, do you mean it would be the best for Sarala? Or are you talking about yourself?
What do you mean? Why, Sarala, of course. She's a strong girl. If you ask me, she'll do far better without her old man to burden her. Yep, she'll be able to move on, stand on her own feet, and live her own life.
All right.
Alright, sure.
Well, in that case, let me tell her.
You'd really do that? I'd hate to drag a stranger into this.
Maybe a stranger is exactly who she needs to hear it from.
You might be right. Very well. I'll leave it in your capable hands.
All right, good.
Fertilizer you collected, it was Cole who found it. So, why don't you take it to Sarala?
Oh, nice.
as a
This guy
keepsake?
walks in. Look.
Oh, and one more thing.
Thanks. Thank you,
Give her a
buddy.
message from Cole.
You spoke to him?
Yeah, just before he died in my arms. The last thing he said was, dig next to the flower. You tell her that, in those exact words.
It's a hard story to swallow.
Alright,
But
good.
at the very least, he really cares about Sarala and what happens to her. I'll go back to Canopus Farms and tell Sarala the news.
And now I can get out of here. I'm going the wrong way. That is not the way out of here. Neither is this. Sweet. I always do that. Now I gotta make a nice long jog back to, back over here. Now, the one thing I will say is I know this quest is gonna be a long one. I can already tell. It's gonna be a long, long quest. So, I'm almost interested more in tying up other loose-ended quests right now. So that way, I don't forget what I've been doing on them, and I don't forget what I can do. So I think once I get the Chocobo back to health, I'm actually going to leave this area, and I'm going to go back to the other areas. Now it's going to take me a nice long jog to get back there. Although, the good news is once I get the Chocobo, I guarantee I'll be able to sprint infinitely, or I'll be able to cover a lot of ground. So that will be very, very helpful. There you go, that's all the flowers I need for the daytime quest. Alright, not fighting those things. Ah, just too late. Hand it over.
Oh, hello. Is that fertilizer from the woods? Thanks. Does that mean you met Father?
I've got some bad news.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Please, not that.
He left a message. His last words before he died were, dig next to the flower.
The flower?
What is it?
A box?
My dearest daughter, if this letter has found its way into your hands, it breaks my heart. But you shall not be seeing me again. I pray that you'll forgive me, but I could not bring myself to say these words to you in person. Now, I want you to know this. The vegetables that we grow in that field are the finest in all of the wildlands. Everyone who tastes them agrees. Do you know why, my daughter? Because you are the one who tends them. It's all thanks to you. Once I am dead, the farm passes to you. It's yours to do as you please. I ask only one thing of you. You know the flower that I looked after? The one that never blooms? Please, promise me you'll look after it and keep it safe. This is my last request to you. There will be no more after this. Farewell, my dearest daughter.
Alright, and that concludes that quest, terribly.
Are you alright?
Yes. Thank you for everything. For telling me the truth. Father stayed here on the farm, not because he liked it, but because he didn't want to leave me alone. He always wanted to leave this place and go on a journey.
A journey?
Yes, to find my mother. She disappeared a long time ago, but he believed she was alive, and he thought I held him back.
You shouldn't think like that.
But it's true. Look what he wrote in the letter. It's all about that stupid flower that never
Sounds a
even
lot like
bloomed.
Kaji, if anyone knows who that
Practically
is.
comes out and says he doesn't care
Sounds a
what
lot like
happens to me,
Kaji.
as long as his precious flower is safe.
What flower?
Oh, who cares? He was obsessed with it, you know? Always fussing over it. Even though it never bloomed once.
Oh, it'll bloom now.
What?
Instantly, for no reason.
It really is. I found it. Unbelievable.
Who are you?
Why, who cares who I am? Behold, the Sorala rosa, genus Muncius, the flower of legend, said to bloom once every 500 years.
What?
She's named after it, too.
Sorala?
Yes, yes. Sorala rosa Muncius. In the ancient tongue, it means for the love of my daughter. The legend says that any place that it blooms will be